Well, the Yankees just traded Andrew Miller to the Cleveland Indians today for two of the Indians' top three prospects. And I guess this makes sense because they just lost 2 out of 3 to the Rays, and it's really not looking like they have a chance at all at the World Series. But still, Brian Cashman just said, about a week ago, that we're not waving the white flag after they traded Aroldis Chapman. We're not waving the white flag. But that's what it's looking like. I mean, they traded Aroldis Chapman and Andrew Miller, so now you got Dylan Betances in the bullpen and Adam Warren, who's also pretty capable, and then a bunch of inconsistent guys like Kirby Yates, who ERAs are in the high 4s, and they just give up a lot of runs and walk a lot of batters. And, it's now if the starter gives you 6 solid innings from the Yankees, like Tanaka gives you 6 solid innings, and then you put in, like, Kirby Yates, gives up a run or 2, and the game is tied. And so now the Yankees definitely have no chance of contending, really. They're going to blow a couple late games, and they really don't need that in a situation like this where they're trying to run in a wild card. I don't see them winning a division, but, So, on other notes, the Cleveland Indians are now the second best team in baseball in my eyes. They, literally a couple hours before this got Jonathan Lucroy from the Brewers, and it's looking like a Cubs and Indians World Series from this point. And, yeah, the Yankees probably won't be making the playoffs. It's clear to see that Brian Cashman now wants to rebuild this team. I mean, maybe a trade for Beltran coming up, even though I don't like that, because you probably won't get much for him because of his age, and he's a free agent, even though he's probably the most producing guy on your team right now. And, yeah. So, the Yankees are rebuilding. Cleveland's going all on for it. They're getting a lot of good prospects for the future, but, I mean, they won't be good till, I saw this in the comments, they won't be good till 2020, and really now that's what it's looking like. I kind of agree with that statement. And I see Brian Cashman losing his job, honestly. He's on a horrible team. Guys like Chase Headley, Brian McCann, Carlos Beltran. I mean, even though they're producing now, is that really a smart decision? You bringing in all this money like Alex Rodriguez? Were these great decisions for you? Because now you have a bunch of old guys instead of young guys. Like, I'd rather much have, in Mark Teixeira, he's batting like 200. I'm not even going to get started with him. But I'd rather have guys like Greg Bird, Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez in the starting lineup. But you have these old guys that aren't going to last much longer. They really aren't. So, Yankees going into rebuild mode. I hope they would trade some of those 4 guys I mentioned. I hope they get traded. A-Rod needs to be released. Yankees aren't in a great place right now, but I guess they'll be good in the future, and we can look forward to that. Thank you for watching. I hope I guess you can enjoy, but I'm not too happy about this trade they made today. It kind of makes sense. I just don't like it very much. Subscribe to the Yankees fan. Peace out.